sometimes Indians, we have to make stuff.
Like Deli Boys.
I'm not saying don't make it.
No, but I'm saying it's hard to
Deli
get.
Boys.
Deli Boys was a hit.
But it's hard to get a huge budget to make these things, you know?
That's
So
the
we,
issue.
That's the
Yes.
budget.
It's like a chicken and egg thing, yes.
I just wasn't vocally up to it to maintain that show for like a year. And so I felt like every time on stage, I felt like a failure.
Yeah, that's really not a relatable failure.
It was like traumatic the whole time for me.
Friends are like, I think you got a female version of a happy ending, and I'm like, if that, because like all my guy friends got offered
Happy
handjobs.
endings?
Yeah.
This
Really?
was a
In India?
weird masseuse. This is a weird
What?
salon
She
that
was
you
also
went
come.
to.
She was like, Madam,
Why?
She was like, you have a great
They're
body.
offering everybody a happy ending.
Oh, happy ending. But
See, I didn't. At that point, I didn't like. I wasn't
They
aware.
didn't offer it to you.
This airs on
actually.
Saturday mornings and Mondays. It's okay, whatever.
essentially Hailey Bieber smoothie at,
Oh my god.
at Dialogue
That's
Cafe.
$20.
Well, no, I had it at Dialogue, which was
Oh.
15.
Oh wow, look at that. Saving money.
Yeah.
I like that.
The same,
The good you and me really likes that.
the same ingredients.
Yeah, they're killing it. Even today, there's a huge line.
That's why I almost got in line to get a burrito, and I was like, wait, I'm not spending. And we didn't spend money, so
No.
it's right. You're late. I had to make an entrance.
What's up? Happy New Year. When is it too late to say Happy New Year? Because I feel like it's like when you're seeing someone for the first time, though, in the year, can you still say Happy New Year?
In January.
So
in
you can't say
February.
it past Jan, or you could still say it in Feb.
I think
You
can
can't say it in
for-
March. March is like too late.
Yeah, March.
If you haven't seen someone in March, it's like I just haven't even seen you.
Hey, Jazz, do you have to use the restroom or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as this is done, we're just gonna start because we gotta move.
What's up?
Hi, I'm not gonna get up. Sorry.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tom was like, yo, you lost some weight.
The face does look a little thin.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or bad thing? It's not always a positive.
It's not like my
You guys all look so
Mom.
pretty.
Yeah. You do
Looks
too.
great.
You always look great. You always look ready to go. Camera ready.
Yeah, that's why I'm late.
Priya, remind me to take a photo after this.
Yes. We always take a photo though.
You're pretty good about that.
I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
You sure? Everything's fine? Welcome back to another episode of the Convo Sutra. My name's Tarun, Shetty, your favorite podcast. I'm so happy. Why are you guys laughing? I really am serious. I'm so excited for this episode. We got new couches here at You Podcaster Studio. Shout out to them. This is an amazing day because we got Sachin Bhatt returning.
Yay! Thanks for having me back.
As one of my favorite guests last season, and now he's back, and we have these amazing panelists, Priya and Jazz. This combination,
Here to cause some trouble.
Hell yeah.
yeah, with your Priya's energy. Sachin's so like,
Zen.
No, I'm not as zen as last time, but
He was like, who is
Okay.
that? When I walked in, I was like, hey, what's up? Good morning.
I was like, great, she has the energy, so I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Sachin's face is like, what am I walking into here?
It was great. I loved it.
I love it.
No, it was great. I actually got to ride with Sachin today because he lives
I
right.
spilled your coffees.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, it was
It's like,
me.
why is my dirty chai
Crazy
extra
driving.
dirty? Yeah.
He lives right near me, but his energy is so calming. Like I need you like in the morning to drive with me because I'm such like a frenetic head case, and you're just like, yeah, man, what's going on? It's like super chill, and I'm
Yeah.
like, so he just
You do need
brings
the
it down.
calm
Centers
to
you.
balance out though the crazy, right? Like I think that's also
Yeah,
for me too.
I mean,
love
sometimes
it.
I'm just put in that position because I'm like, well, if they're gonna be crazy, I can't be crazy.
You can still be crazy.
You can match the energy. I like to do
It's
that.
like,
'Cause, yeah, other people's energies like rub off on me, and I'm like, oh, me too now. I'm
Yeah.
excited. So sitting by Priya is very dangerous.
What do you guys do to calm down?
you're like, we don't.
I don't force
Never.
myself to
Non-stop.
do
Nobody
that.
does.
Non-stop.
I meditate. I was having like a frenetic moment the other day, but it's like if I'm like crazy in a positive way, then I don't calm myself down. But if I'm like
Yeah.
on edge or anxious, then I'll sit and do my 10, 15
I guess the question was more for Priya.
Yeah, Priya.
That's a good question. I think when I'm alone, I just like I reel it all in to be like, okay, if I'm gonna exert all this energy when I'm with people, when I'm alone, I'm very much like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't seen you in weeks, actually
Yeah,
months.
it's been a while.
But I see your stories. You're like always partying at these parties.
I know.
I'm exhausted. It's been a very busy winter, but yeah, no. I think it's like when I'm at the parties, I'm there, but then when I'm
How
in my
often do you
apartment,
go out?
I just like to go to events. So wherever I'm invited, I'll go.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just there. But
I'm like the opposite. I'm like, no, thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
You do need to have the no phases though, just like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless I'm really excited about
I
it.
do meditate though. Let's put on like a nice soothing podcast and just like zen out.
The Convo Sutra.
What?
The conversation.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
A meditative podcast?
yeah.
Could be.
Well, I just watch myself. I'm just like, oh,
I know.
I look so good.
Yeah, we have TVs here, by the way. By the way, Sachin, I think I told you this in the car. I was in India for New Year's, and I got approached so many times. They were like, Sachin Bhatt, I love Boots. His Netflix show.
Right. Made its way to India.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Netflix is huge in India.
Yeah, it's big.
Like
big
people
deal.
love. So I think you should go to India. I think you make a.
Yeah, I don't speak Hindi or
Right.
Gujarati, so I think that's going to be
You could be
causing
like
a
the
problem.
like the male Katrina Kaif.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to look.
Also, you can always learn.
I'm taking offers.
Contact me.
I'll be his agent.
Where in India were you? I was in India too. I was in Goa and Bombay.
I made sure to not be in Goa.
Like, I am not seeing Priya. I've seen too much of her.
I was in Pune, Bombay, and Bangalore.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How often do you guys go? If you go.
For me, it had been 8 years.
Wow.
This has been a while. So it was a huge, like, culture shock. Because also when I go with family. So we go to like people's houses. But I think now I got to like go out with friends and
See
go
the cities.
out.
nice.
And like, it was cool. It was fun. Bombay's a vibe. I love it. It was so much
amazing.
fun.
I want to, I haven't gone out with friends there.
It's so different. Because obviously I feel
Yeah.
like when you're with family, it's like, you go to someone's house, it's like, hello, hi, chai,
Tea,
goodbye.
it's just-
And I'm like, okay, why aren't you married? And I'm like, okay, that's the conversation we're having. Okay, cool.
You get that a lot still?
No, now I think people have calmed down because they see how happy I am.
Or they're giving up on it.
But I think last time I went, one of my 𝐸𝐿𝐾𝐸s was like the first thing she said. And I was like, you know what? For you, I'll go find someone right now on the street. I'll get married for you right now. Go, let's go. And she was just like, everyone in the room was just like, oh my God. And people were just stunned. And I'm like, let's go. You don't care about me or my relationship or my marriage or my happiness. You want me to get married? Go find someone right now. We'll get a priest right now. We'll do it right now. And she was just like,
Wow.
but that, okay,
Pricey.
also though, that was like in my late 20s when I was triggered by that question. I think now I was getting a massage and the masseuse asked me and I was so calm about it. She was like, are you married? And I was just like, no. And it was like a moment for me. I'm like, wow, it didn't trigger me. I said no proudly. And even like we both smiled and I was asking questions. By the way, I got like a full body massage plus like I got a massage.
They do that there.
Yes,
They
I
do
didn't
that
know.
there. That was a
I didn't know this was a
surprise.
thing. They just put, so
Do
they
you not
put
like that? I would think like,
I loved it.
I'm
It
like, if
was
that area
amazing.
was not touched on me, I'd be like, what are you?
Who says it's
Well,
not
she
touched? No, I'm
asked
kidding.
first because they just put like this mesh like cloth over it,
Yeah.
and then this like I wore granny panties over like my chuddies, like my underwear. So that was it. And then she was like just like massaging me, and then she goes, "Madam boobs," and I was like, and you know when you just say
At least
yeah,
you
you don't
got asked.
understand, and I was like, yeah. She goes, okay. Took the cloth off, went in, and I was like, this is amazing. No one has ever done this before, and it was the best massage of my life.
Because like women get, you know,
Yeah.
they don't.
My friends
They
are like,
get
I think you
gypped.
got a female version of a happy ending, and I'm like, if that, because like all my guy friends got offered hand
Happy
jobs.
endings?
Yeah.
This
Really?
was
In
a
India?
weird masseuse. This is a weird
What?
salon
She
that
was
you
also
went
calm.
to.
She was like, Madam,
Why?
She was like, you have a great
They're
body.
offering everybody a happy ending.
Oh, happy ending. But
See, I didn't. At that point, I didn't like. I wasn't
They
aware.
didn't offer it to you.
This airs on
actually.
Saturday mornings and Mondays. It's okay, whatever. It's okay. Hey, sorry to interrupt. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe. It helps us so much. Thanks.
It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. Highly recommend. It was great. And she was like, I mean, she was complimenting me. She was like, Madam, you have such a nice body. Do you have no husband? She was like, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, no. She goes, what a shame. And I'm like, tell them. Tell all of them that. What a shame. But it was great. I loved her.
I think this is a good place to plug your
my body work.
yeah, your body work.
I was gonna say.
I'm like so comfortable with bodies that I'm like, why wouldn't you want that area touched? Like you're wearing a bra all the time. If you do,
it
like
was fantastic.
so much tension is held there.
It was, yeah. It was great. I highly recommend.
Well, you want
Chaz is like,
you want to say
no.
something?
Do I want to say something about this?
Yeah, let's
I want
hear
to
it.
hear your thoughts.
This happened to me, and nobody asked for my consent.
Well, they should ask for you.
In
They need to ask.
I was in like the jungles in Ranthambore, like 8 years ago, and yeah,
the
it's just-
jungle?
yeah, it was like a jungle. Like I was there to like see tigers and stuff, and
when I went there, yeah, that's what we saw.
yeah, they oiled you up, and there's surprises, and I was like, oh, it's different. It's a new sensation. And not a big fan of that. I was like, okay, we can end the massage now. Like she's like 90 minutes. I was like 60 minutes. We're done. We're out. So because I'm like, get off me. My tension's up here. Okay, this is where my tension is near my head, like most people. So I was not a big fan.
I was at the Ritz in Pune, and there was like this Filipina. I don't know why there's a Filipina masseuse in Pune, but she kept making comments. She was like, "Oh, she's like, your body is so strong." And I was like, I don't need to hear these like side comments.
Like too sensual. Like I'm there, to enjoy myself, and now I'm like thinking about my body.
Yeah. So I definitely felt uncomfortable, and I didn't go back.
The tone, there's like proper.
Do you ever say that to your clients? Your body's so strong.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. But I do a 2-hour and 45-minute session.
Oh,
So that's.
I would love that.
That's like, yeah.
Can people be on their phone during it?
No. People actually say it flies by.
What's the weirdest?
3 hours.
What's the weirdest body massage you've given? Can you say that legally?
The weirdest?
Yeah, like any strange scenarios. Because obviously you're like a celeb, so do people just take your body thing
To be harassed
meet,
by you.
to meet you?
I'm sure some
Aiming
people
touched
do.
by you?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that helps my calendar always be booked up.
Practice.
Yeah.
Hey, use it to your advantage. I think the worst experience I had, it was someone right when I opened the door, I could smell him like, 4 or 5 feet away.
Yeah.
And at that time, I probably should have been like, let's not do this. But I did it.
Yeah.
And the whole session, I was just like, I could not focus because
What a
the
pro.
smell was so awful.
That's
Sometimes
strength.
that BO is crazy. Yeah.
It was so strong.
Yeah.
It's fine if you have a little BO, whatever. But like the fact that I could smell you from there
Yeah.
and then had to work on you. That was like a year ago.
Man,
Now I'm like, please come freshly showered.
There was a shower in the room too. It was so
Yeah.
cool. So I
Oh,
got to
cool.
like shower right after.
same.
That's great.
That was cool. I liked that.
Or they did like a body scrub for me, like the sand stuff. So I had to
Okay.
like wash myself off in between these random massages. How do we start talking about
I
this?
was gonna
mean,
say
if
we've been
I-
talking
Sorry, I
about
think I brought it
massages
up.
for a long
If
time.
it was inexpensive, I'd be doing it like every day.
Oh, yes, same.
Yeah?
Same. I would definitely
Yeah, I'm
prefer
such
one
a
every
massage
single.
whore. Like,
yeah,
I would,
same.
I've always been.
I like facials.
Facials.
What kind of facials? I'm just kidding.
No, I'll tell you. Oh, I get it. Sorry, a little bit slow. This is Priya, no coffee. I haven't seen you take a sip of your drink, by the
Yeah,
way.
you know what? We
Have
should.
Have
We
you
should.
had coffee this morning?
I have had a cup because I always need a cup to wake up, and now this I'm about to go on the next level right here.
You want to do a quick shout out to Dialogue? Since they were amazing.
Shout out.
I want to make a quick shout out to Dialogue Cafe for these amazing drinks. I am drinking the protein smoothie. It is awesome. If you're in the area, check them out. They've got an array of drinks. Jas, what are you drinking?
I got their seasonal maple ginger latte. It's very nice.
I got the dirty spice chai, extra dirty, just how I like it.
Got a vanilla latte.
You're so vanilla. I'm just
Just
kidding.
how he likes it.
I'm like, my husband is white. But no, I like a lot of things. I almost got that.
Yeah, well, you didn't.
I
Wait,
didn't.
I have a question for you. Have you seen Heated Rivalry?
Yeah.
That is the best show I have ever seen.
Let me just finish this dialogue
Oh,
plug real
sorry.
quick.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thanks, Dialogue, for these incredible drinks. Guys, check out their locations. They're incredible. And yeah, cheers.
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 Awesome. Oh, what do you want to say about Heated? What is it? Heated?
Heated Rivalry.
You haven't heard
It
about
is
Heated
all
Rivalry?
the rage. It's
been
about
watching
two gay hockey players, and it's beautiful. Like they fall in love, and they're rivals, and you see. I learned so much. Like it first starts with like a lot of just like gay sex, but then they fall in love, and just to see.
I mean, the acting is really good too.
Acting is phenomenal, but to see guys so like vulnerable with each other and
Yes.
soft, and they communicate, but like. I texted all my gay friends. I was like, I'm so happy for you. I'm
It's
so
kind of
proud
like
of you.
reparative TV because
It's-
you're learning how people can respond and
Yes.
can act in these situations.
Healthy relationships
Yeah.
What network?
with men.
What network?
HBO.
HBO, wow.
Watch it. It's all the rage. It's amazing.
So many women are watching it.
All the women, all the straight women are like all about it because we're just like, we want that. Like that's like a
Yeah.
guy just being like soft and just like communicating, but like they're it's like they're with each other.
Bare
they're both
minimum.
they're both bare minimum. But they're both equals. But they're both like rich hockey players. So there's just like there's
That
no
sounds like
misogyny.
fantasy, though, to me.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think
It's
that's real?
the best fantasy. I want that.
Cool.
I identify as a gay man now. Like
Yeah.
I get
I've
it.
always identified
I
as a
understand.
gay man.
Yeah, it's cool.
I understand so much more. I learned so much more about.
Is that what
gay
it's like
sex,
being a
too.
gay man, Sachin?
It can be.
I was gonna say, this heated rivalry, people are like, it's so progressive and like finally something to catch up with the times. And it reminded me, not to make it Bollywood, but there's this show called Made in Heaven.
Yeah, I
Yes.
watched
And
that.
I've seen it.
they really tackle this well. And
Mhm,
especially
they
with the
do.
taboo around it in India. And like they're pretty graphic with their scenes too, with the homosexual scenes and stuff. And I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And, like,
It's not. Wait, was that Made in
Made in-
Heaven season 1 or 2?
I can't. There was a lot in both
Yeah.
seasons.
Okay, I'm like not remembering it, but I
feel
don't
like it
know
was
if
more
it's
season 2.
probably not on the level of heated rivalry as
No.
far as
No,
what they
Heated
show.
Rivalry is more
Right,
like,
right. It's a
I
little
learned
bit
a
more
lot. Like I have never
graphic.
seen guy on guy like that in my life, and I was just mesmerized. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
What about the story? Is the story
No, the
good?
storyline's
Story's
amazing.
great.
It's great. No. It's that part
This
is
is why
great.
Priya's tuning
All I'm
in.
hearing is like the
It's,
sexual.
but also the production, the editing,
Production value is
the
so good,
writing,
the music,
like
all of
everything
it.
is, and it's also it was produced in Canada, so I feel like they have more creativity and stuff in the way they shot
Well,
things, right?
originally, I think there was a production company or studio attached here, but they didn't want the kiss to happen till like episode 5.
Yeah.
And that's like what
And we're like,
America
no, 'cause in
does.
episode 1, they just threw it in your face, and everyone loved it.
What year are we living in?
Exactly.
two
I
men
was like,
can't
episode
kiss? Is
5,
this?
come on, get
Come
real.
on.
Yeah, it was great. You need to watch it. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Well, apparently.
yeah,
Add it to my list.
yeah.
You want to speak on Bollywood? Is Bollywood like that at all? Do you think Bollywood's advancing in terms of, I guess, showing?
I don't watch much in the last, I'll say in the last decade. So like, also, what are your top hits?
Top hits. I mean,
Educate me. I need it.
Look, I think taking a step back, like that show was considered pretty risque when it came out because it was several years ago now.
Yeah.
So to show like two men, sexually together and like it just some people were rattled by it, but most people love the show. And I think that is a sign of the times in India too. People are becoming more progressive. And here too, obviously. The fact that this is still considered like shocking, whatever television and you live in Los Angeles is, maybe we're not as far ahead as we think we are.
And they showed the struggle, right? And like in the Indian culture, I feel like they showed that a lot in that
Yeah.
show of like what they actually went through and like they had to hide it, then
Yeah.
all that stuff where it's like it's so real.
There's like regressive laws that are still in place. and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to assume the show is great, but here's my question: as great as the show is, don't you think we're still dictated by money and the audience? I mean, you had a great show that it was season
was
1.
like
It was a
the
small production
highest-
company and a low budget film actually, or sorry, low budget show. But then it
Right.
just it got picked up literally like the day before it was premiering or something. It got picked up by HBO.
Is that? Yeah, I don't know the
yeah,
specifics of it.
I've like watched all the BTS.
We were kind of talking about in this car about like how kind of the country's shifting a little bit. I don't want to get into too much in the politics, but do you think that dictates everything at the end of the day, or do people still champion good stories?
Of course, they champion good stories, but so much of what's getting made is like mainly white people, and the box office consistently says that like BIPOC people are going to theaters, and the movies that have white leads are not doing well.
People want
that's-
representation.
Because this one there was an Asian. One was Asian and one was Hudson was Asian and then
Well, I'm just talking about like
in general
box office,
Yeah.
movie theaters, TV, all of it. People want to see diversity,
Yeah.
I agree.
but the people who have the money don't want that.
I do think that there is top-down effects on art from life, right? Like art imitates life, and if we're having certain political climates, that will have a like for instance, in a time of war, right? Like people will veer towards nationalistic movies or military movies that like will like speak to people and stuff, or it'll be made a few years after that and resonate with people. So I think the political landscape influences media and culture.
I still think like sometimes the money dictates, like, not to like show my age here, but like remember Kirk Cameron back in the day, Growing Pains,
Yeah.
before your time.
No, I've heard of Growing Pains. I don't think I've seen it.
So there's a guy named Kirk Cameron who's like an 80s TV star, and he could have been like the biggest star in the world, but he became super religious, like I guess I want to say Catholic, but he started making these religious movies. But apparently those movies do really well because there's an audience built in. So I feel like if you can have and I don't have that, and I wish I did, but if you have that built-in, like undeniable audience, I feel like you will always find a way to work. Fortunately, I don't know if that applies to you know, Indian stuff or gay stuff. You know, I'm not sure if that actually applies to us, but I would love that.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, there's audiences for everything. It's just, do you have the money to get it made?
Yeah.
Do people believe in it and want to support it?
And also, you might have built-in audience that gets it some initial buzz, but then other people like find interest in it too, like Passion of the Christ. I don't know. My parents really liked it. Why? I don't know. They like were very into Passion of the Christ, like just the way it was made, even though they're not Christian. And then, I don't know. Strange stuff. Or Tyler Perry's films, you know, might have a built-in audience, and I still watch all the Medea movies. Like, I think they're hilarious. So.
my mom used to watch these Indian serials and I couldn't stand them, but she would love them. But for some reason, people have this intrinsic connection to the content. And so she'd watch it like fervently, like every day, like these 3-hour serials. So I think just like Passion of the Christ, that's what I was thinking. Like you just have this connection to the content.
Like it's gripping.
Is that in the back of your mind when you write stuff, when you create stuff, to make stuff that's gonna get made, or are you going purely on emotion and passion? Like this is the story I want to tell.
Passion of the Sachin.
You wrote a script, by the way.
Yeah, I wrote a script on how like my daughter was born. So
that's
it's
amazing.
like, how do you tell that? Do you tell it like big budget comedy or like indie dramedy? And we tried all the avenues until we found what spoke about this. What was the best way to represent the story?
Yeah.
I think it's like in the back of my mind what's going to sell, but I think in the end we stayed true to what serves the story the best.
How about you, comedy-wise, when you make your comedy shows? Do you feel like, are you just trying to play the Indians, or are you trying to make it more mainstream and global?
I think you have to find a balance of both, right? Because I'm also starting to write as well. And I definitely want, obviously, more stories with like South Asian, this and that, but then you really do have to find that balance of like mainstream and that combined and figure out what that would look like. But I have hope.
You have hope.
Yeah, for sure.
I have no faith in the Indian community at all. I don't. I feel like I've talked about this, so I've already made a clip about this. But I feel like they support you once you're validated by the community. You know, it's hard to break through that initial thing. But once you're, this guy is chosen, he's on a show.
Yeah,
then
you book that thing, and they're like, okay, join us.
Now you're legit.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
But I don't know. I think also maybe we're as like ABCDs like a little bit burned by like the low quality content we've been served by American desis. And we're like, well, why would we watch this? So maybe.
Like
I'm
what?
not saying
Like what?
not like Desi OC, but like, you know, like I won't name things.
Have you seen
But
the show
sometimes-
4 More Shots, Please?
I've seen it.
I love it.
I saw the first season of that.
I've seen all the seasons and it's great.
Yeah, but that's not made by American desis.
Sorry, you're right.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, so we as Indians have a whole industry that's the biggest industry in the world, Bollywood. So it's like, why would we watch? We don't need to watch South Asians being represented in American content. We don't need to. We can and we do, but we don't have to.
But I need it because I
Yeah,
don't watch
I would love that.
a lot of
Right. You need
Bollywood
it.
content.
But I could see why you're saying en masse. There's not like this rally from NRIs for NRI content.
It's hard to parse what you said without, using examples, because I feel like sometimes Indians, we have to make stuff.
Like Deli Boys.
I'm not saying don't make it.
No, but I'm saying it's hard to
Deli
get.
Boys.
Deli Boys was a hit.
But it's hard to get a huge budget to make these things,
That's
So,
the
so, we,
issue.
That's the budget.
It's like a chicken and egg thing. Yes.
so to say, because it's bad quality, it's not good. Like, we're doing our very best.
I know. I it's not coming from me. I watch literally all sorts of content all the time. Some of the worst made content in the world. I will watch it, but I can see maybe it's not as appealing, and it's because you're not getting those production dollars, because people aren't backing projects, because we don't have that kind of representation or those networks to do that. But increasingly that's changing, which is why we get to see shows like Never Have I Ever or Deli Boys or whatever, right? Because, and I've talked about this too before, is like as Indians have become more successful in the States, we get access to these networks with money and with producers and stuff to create this high budget content.
Honestly, it's about who you know. Networking is like half the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a million followers or one good studio person to back you, or 10 million followers? Would you rather have a huge following? Would you rather have that one person pushing
But is
you
this
through?
person going to create art that's going to be like...
Probably not.
Right. Probably not. Because I'm also not a big, like, I'm not like big on like, oh, the followers. I'm big on like, let's work and create the art and those will come. But I'm not very big on like, of course it's great to have that audience, but I'm like, okay, well, what am I providing that audience? Like, who am I really for all these eyes to be on me? So if that led me to it, great, but then I would rather work with someone that is gonna produce that thing that's like, you know.
Same question, Sachin. What would you rather have?
I mean, that thing is getting made, or they're just backing you.
Well,
It's getting made, right? It's getting made.
if you have a studio person, your thing's going to get made, but it's probably
I know a
gonna
lot of rich people.
be watered down.
Yeah.
Or you can have that following and probably make what you want to make, but it's not going to reach
The following will give you opportunities as
Following
well.
will give you opportunities
Yes.
to make what you want to make.
Yes.
In the way you want to make it, possibly.
That's true.
It's a toss-up.
So it is a toss-up. I don't want the watered-down version, so I'm going to go with the followers this time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then make my own thing.
I'm totally with you. I think the audience dictates everything. I think these execs are. I don't want to
Out of
trash
touch?
execs. No, because I have execs on the show. No, they're fine. But it just.
They're coming in 30 minutes.
Name names.
No, he's awesome. But I'm just saying I would rather be able to reach an audience with my work versus. I just don't like being chosen by someone. You know, I don't like giving people that power over me.
I just think nowadays it's also like it. Not that it doesn't matter, but I feel like quality over quantities. You're really seeing that now, where people are getting more opportunities, and you grow that following through the opportunities, right? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, what if I do work with this exec, and then we create a hit, and then I get that? That would be like my route instead of like, oh, I have the following, and then. Because I think for me, it's like more eyes on me, like kind of gets me nervous because I'm crazy. Right? I'm not well behaved all the time. So I'm like, man, everyone's gonna watch me. Like,
Why
like,
do you say that
what
about
am I
yourself?
saying?
Why do you think you're crazy?
No, it's like that. Like I say crazy things and whatever. Now I'm growing. Like I'm, getting social media training by all of this, which is great. I think everyone should have that PR training. But
That's what heated rivalry. I'm surprised you haven't seen any of their PR stuff because it is like always in my feed. They have
is.
stuff
No, I've seen
every
it.
day. Oh, you have?
No, I've
Okay.
seen it. I just haven't
Okay.
watched the show.
Okay.
Why are you
Oh,
offended
yeah.
by him asking you? Why are you offended by him asking you if you've seen it?
Because I'm very much
In the know.
In the know.
Are you in the know?
Yeah.
she's in the know.
Yeah.
She's very
I don't know
much.
if you are.
Boots on the ground. I mean, I've been having a different obsession lately. The
What
show
is it?
I've been watching the show Tell Me Lies.
Wait, I started it and I haven't finished it. But
Priya watches everything.
I've started. Yeah. Well, no, I go through phases, right? Where like I'll be go, but then when I'll rot and I'll just like watch a bunch of stuff. But I started it and I didn't. And I think Heated Rivalry came up and then I stopped it and then I went. But
Yeah.
What does Tell Me Lies?
It's like it's like a college drama, but it's very dark. It's very edgy. And it's in its third and final season. And like, I don't know. It's like comes out every week, so you have to wait. And there's this anticipation, and like, me and my friends talk about it, or I go on Reddit, of course, and talk about it. And that has been occupying my headspace for like new content.
or they do a
In the
good job
last
of like
month.
doing like like the weird college hookup phase where you're just like, oh, I'm talking to this guy, but he's cheating, but he's doing this, and it's like, there's it's crazy because there's not a lot. Well, when I just from the first couple episodes, the dialogue isn't like that much there. You're just like noticing different things. They have like different scenes with different scenarios, and you're just like, oh, I remember that
I think
from college.
as you watch it, and it is set in like 2007 or something, 2008. So for me, having gone to college right around then, you're like, oh, some of this is like tracking and how things were back then, and we didn't have smartphones and we didn't have this, and like this is how we dressed and interacted. So it's kind of like I don't know, it's very millennial core.
Yeah.
And
You don't have a smartphone then? 2008?
not super smart.
Yeah, not
smart.
not
You
super.
got a phone, but not a smartphone.
You have a phone?
One of those
I had a
T9.
phone.
Yeah, that's true.
The
It wasn't a smartphone.
yeah, I think I
got my phone at like 12, 13.
yeah, I think I got my phone at like 14, 15.
Do you feel like the way you consume content has changed from back then to now? Because I'm listening to you guys, I'm thinking, how do you have the time to even watch these shows? Like I have,
Only an hour.
no, but you binge watch, she's watched like 3 seasons of every.
Yeah, I been well when I rot. That's how I calm down. Is when I'm just like, listen, I worked so hard. I'm just gonna watch hours of TV and rot and just like not think about anything, just like get engrossed in it.
Yeah. What does Sachin do?
What do I do to what?
Because you help people calm down with your massages. Like, what do you
I mean,
do?
it helps me calm down too because I have to be regulated to regulate them,
And to be present.
Yeah, the entire almost 3 hours. What do I do though? I mean, I do Pilates in the morning.
Nice.
That like grounds me.
That's your question, though. I mean, this is an actor question.
Yeah.
Do you feel that stress being on set, like when you're the lights and director and stuff, and you got to like hit those lines? Like, do you feel the pressure?
Yeah, sometimes I do, but it's not like debilitating.
Was it ever debilitating?
I think it was definitely more stressful back in the day. And especially when you like start off doing co-stars and you just have like a few lines, it's like so much harder to like say that one line a particular way. And like with multicams, that kind of pressure, did a lot of those. But it feels less now because, you know.
How long have you been acting?
Since 2004.
Oh, damn.
2005.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
That was like my first tour, 2005.
Yeah.
That's
It's
wild.
been like 20 years.
Is that what you want to do? You want to act now?
I would like to be started something where it is a comedic role that is more of myself. I would like to write my own role and like portray me in that in that light, like kind of like how Zarine did it, where like she started off with comedy and then now she's getting booked with different roles and this and that, and she's kind of like
Mindy
herself
Kaling or something.
Yeah, I see that for myself too. Yeah. And I also want to produce. Like, I want to produce, like, a short. I think that's how you kind of, like, get into the game. And I'm very, very interested in that, too.
I told you this off camera. You have this weapon to produce. You know how to do
It's
it.
coming. Get ready. It may take a while, but
People
it's coming.
have built their whole career just playing themselves.
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
not?
why not?
Yeah.
Totally can.
Do you feel like you're yourself in the podcast, Jess?
This podcast or my podcast?
This podcast.
This is, a little bit more of like a PC polished version of me. Off camera, I'm a little bit more edgy. And on my podcast, I would say sometimes it's like an alter ego. Like if I go on a date and people are like, "Oh, you do a podcast? Let me see it." I'm like, I'm not ready for you to like see me like that.
Yeah.
Like being a little strange and crazy, and like I'm a little more unfiltered because it's just me and I'm alone. And yeah, here I'm
love
like a little
that.
bit more like socially acceptable. Maybe if we film
Okay,
this
so you're
at night, I'd be
you're
a little
just talking
crazy.
for like an hour straight on your
like
podcast.
30 minutes
Sachin
straight.
can't believe this.
Yeah.
I'm just-
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when I do a short episode, people are like, "This should be longer," and I'm like, "Okay, like there wasn't content this week. Nothing
do you
happened."
film it as well?
Yeah, it's on video.
Okay.
That's
I was
awesome.
doing much better through video on YouTube. People in India really prefer that.
That's really hard. So I've tried doing a format with 3 people. It was like me.
Yeah.
And it was more on me to carry the conversation. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah, you were trying it.
I was like, I'd rather have like Sachin here, Priya. I'd rather facilitate the conversation versus having to drive the conversation. I can do it, but I was like, it's more draining for me. So kudos to you that you can keep your
Yeah.
podcast going for an hour. That's not easy.
No, it's not an hour. It's about 20, 30 minutes an episode. Yeah, there's only so much you could talk about in like, especially one person. I mean, people have very limited attention spans. Maybe if I had a guest on, we could banter for an hour, but like just
You
me,
never want to have guests on?
I'm actually...
She was going to
Things are
ask you to come.
Yeah, actually, we might have you come
Welcome,
on.
Sachin.
I might give you homework, watch a movie, and report back.
Yeah.
I
Watch
love
Made in
Bollywood, by
Heaven.
the way.
You could come on too. We'll see.
I
I'll
talk
come
Bollywood
on.
all day.
We'll make this your podcast. Why not?
I know. I'm thinking about it for March onwards. Cool. There's some stuff coming. Things have been crazy with
Wow,
work.
both of you have stuff coming. She's got her movie and
Yeah.
you have your podcast.
Yeah. You have a movie or
No, I'm writing right now. I'm in the very beginning, like just
Yeah.
idealizing phase, But
so for both of you writing? Did you guys take any classes or anything, or you just kind of just go with God? Like
I
with
actually
God.
hit up I have
God
a
wrote the
lot of
script.
friends who are writers, and one of them, shout out to 𝐬𝐿𝐫𝐵. She's a writer.
Shout out to
influencer.
Jyoti Chan.
She and I started writing this like feature with friends and this and that, but like she's kind of like been a mentor where she taught me a lot of things. So I feel like getting a mentor really helps because you just learn so much direct, like firsthand experience and stuff.
I feel like
I
had
would
that
like to
too.
take a writing class though, but yeah.
The feature I co-wrote with 𝐾𝐿𝐫𝐿, who is a pro. So it was helpful to have her guidance, and we'd write separately and send each other stuff, and kind of we'd work out the beats so ahead of time of where the story was going, and yeah, it was really cool. Really fun process, actually.
I can relate to that. I wrote a script with 𝐬𝐝𝐵𝐷, who's
Yeah.
great. And I would write like the worst shit, and she'd be like, "What is this?"
Oh, really?
And then she would just fix it. Shout out to 𝐬𝐝𝐵𝐷 for really carrying me through the last
We
few
love
years.
you, Geeta.
Yeah, we love 𝐬𝐝𝐵𝐷, but she's so good. But you need that person. I mean, I want to ask, do you have a mentor in the business?
I do have some mentors. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Did they help you like navigate your career? Because I feel like you're going to fail on your own as well in this.
Do they help me navigate my career? I mean, I ask them questions here and there. But yeah, usually like acting mentors.
Okay. I would say for comedy, Pritesh has been one of my mentors.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It's like you get the balance of like he'll give me advice and I'll be like, stop being a little, you know, BITCH. Just like
Yeah.
man up. This is LA. But then he'll also give me advice of like, oh, this is what you should do, blah blah. So he's been a really cool mentor.
You open for so many famous comedians. You never asked them to like guide you in your.
I think with all the comedians, they've kind of been on tour when I have opened up. So like I can reach out to them, but I think they're also just so busy. Like I think Zarna and we DM a lot. But I just also feel like having someone who isn't so famous, right? Like that you could actually relate to, who's been in the business
Pritesh.
for so long, that helps a lot. Shout out. But definitely like I would love to have them as a mentor, but I also feel like they're
Get Zarna on the podcast, dude. Come back with Zarna.
Dude, yeah.
yeah. I'll hit her
I'll
up.
be hovering.
That
Auntie
shake is
Z, let's
killing you.
go.
That'll be crazy.
You have a mentor?
I mean, I guess in my like tech career, yes, I've had mentors like at work. I had this very like influential like professor, and then she turned into my boss at my first like real tech consulting job, and I just was like obsessed with her. She was like stunningly beautiful and so smart and kind of mean, and like I was like, I want to be like you when I grow up, and maybe still. So she was kind of a mentor on how to be, and then you see examples of what you don't want to be. Or you see, like you guys said, like other people's paths that are like so not relatable, like different startup founders where I'm like, I can't relate to your journey. Like you went to HBS and you have these networks built in to fundraise, and I need someone who's like kind of coming in like a little bit more scrappy. And so I look up to a lot of like immigrant and female founders. So that's been interesting.
I like what you said about taking stuff what you don't like from people.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have a mentor, but I've had like 30 different mentors. They just didn't know it because I'm always taking from them. But it would be nice to have someone just be like, hey, open up this door for me.
Right.
Because I think in Hollywood especially, I can just talk about Hollywood, it's really helpful to have someone kind of break down some firewalls for you. But I've never really had someone. But I also like failing. I feel like failing is the way you kind of learn to do stuff. So if it was too easy for me, like, I don't know if I'd have this podcast or anything else.
Failure teaches you a lot more than
Right?
success, for sure. I feel like
Yeah.
I've grown so much just from those moments versus like the moments when you're winning. Like the moments when you don't.
What's
you're
your biggest
"Ooh,
failure, Priya?
my biggest failure? Where to begin?
No, one failure.
I just think, well, when what I equate to that is like when I do a stand-up performance and it wasn't my best, and I figure out like what happened and what went wrong and this and that. I remember that feeling of like, oh, I could have done better. I could have done this. I could have done that. And I just take that and I use it as fuel for my next show. So I think I talked about it when I opened for 𝐬𝐵𝐵𝐷. I was like a little nervous.
Right.
The audience energy was low.
𝐬𝐵𝐵𝐷
I took
Patel.
that personally, and then like I let it impact my energy. So my energy was lower, which my energy is never lower. And then you live and you learn. And after that, I was like, no. It's yeah. I mean, it's also just reps and how many times you go up on stage, but that will always stick out to me to be like,
Yeah.
that's
Don't be affected by.
or
their
it's like
energy.
even if you like blank out on stage, that's okay. I literally
Yeah.
see comedians pull
Right.
out their phones and be like, "What was I going to say?" And
I've seen
I
that
let
too.
that be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I missed a joke." And I'm like, "Who cares? No, you just
Messy is fun. Messy is
yeah."
fun.
And people like that too. They're like,
Yeah,
"Wait,
it's
you're
relatable.
relatable. You're real." People were clapping for me because I was like, "Oh, I forgot my line," and they were like, "Keep going." And then I finished my joke, and then I walked off stage and cried. But it was also just like it's totally. I was such a
I
baby.
walked off stage, did an 8-ball. It's good.
But it's also just like that happens, but it's also like it's gonna happen. So just learn how to handle it and learn how to just like handle it while you're on stage to be like, oh yeah, I forgot. Now I'm back. And it happened again where I was like on stage and I'm like, wait, forgot. And then I got right back into it. And it was just like, oh wait, a learning moment to be like, This is
Sachin, same question. What's your biggest failure?
What's my biggest failure?
One failure that you grew from. You've never failed. You're like,
he's like,
my
oh,
life's been immaculate.
I'm one of the chosen ones.
I think I'm gonna get every job that I audition for one. I actually do, and then I'm like, well, I didn't get it. What's a failure? Honestly, Bombay Dreams was felt like a failure.
Really?
But it wasn't.
Huh?
But it was not.
what was your experience with Bombay Dreams? I love Bombay Dreams, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
Wait, let him finish his answer.
Sorry.
Why was it a
I
failure?
just wasn't vocally up to it to maintain that show for like a year. And so I felt like every time on stage, I felt like a failure.
You were in it.
Yeah, I played the lead on tour. So after when it was like UK, Broadway, and then the US tour.
That's how I came to know about you, by the way. when
Yeah.
you
Wait
did
a
that
minute.
tour.
My family, we've seen that. We went and saw it 3 times in New York.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You
tell.
saw
I can't wait to tell my parents.
Manu in New York.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
my, I loved Bombay Dreams. The soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal. Wow.
Amazing.
That's great.
It's like steamrolling his moment.
No, it's fine.
So it
I
was
like
not
the
a failure to
enthusiasm.
Priya.
It was not.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Y'all killed that.
So, yeah, that taught me
Not to keep doing that.
not to keep doing that. And then I
Go
love
into
musical
movies.
theater.
yeah.
But yeah, that was like a big hit. It was tough.
Yeah, that's really not a relatable failure. Like that
I
doesn't
know.
feel like
Definitely not for me.
It was
I'm
like traumatic the whole time for me.
it
I was
felt
like,
like a you
That's
were
relatable.
imposter syndrome or something.
No, that's relatable.
yeah.
No, it's such a massive success. Like it's hard to, but it's an it's
But I get
nuanced.
it,
But,
right? 'Cause-
but it felt like I was failing at the opportunity I was given
Okay.
every day.
Yeah.
It's
That
kind of like
makes
how you
sense.
hear actors sometimes in a show, the show did really well, and they're like, "Oh, I wasn't like doing well during when they were filming." So I guess it's kind of similar to that,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I loved it.
Right.
You want to share something?
So
Yeah. What was
I've already
your-
shared my traumas here.
Share it
My
again.
first startup, like crashing and burning, but it is what it is. We invented some cool stuff, but yeah, put out to pasture. And now, as a startup founder yet again, and kind of semi-publicly so, I'm like,
Semi-publicly?
it's happening. It's like says like co-founder, but like stealth, which I never understood why people did that, but now I get it. And you're like, oh, it's on again. And like in the beginning, in the summer, when we really were getting into this project, I was like having a little bit of like residual like imposter syndrome from the first failure. You're like, can I do it? Am I an executive? Can I lead? And then you just start doing the work, and the more you do the work, you're like, no, I can do this. Like,
Yeah.
this is why I'm doing this, right? Like, and so that's been gratifying. But yeah, the failure, like, it takes away some of the fear, like, because you're like, okay, well, I got back up. So what's the worst that can happen? Like, I mean, there's a lot of bad things that could happen if you have like a family and you have a mortgage. But like,
You and Priya should hang out more.
No, I love that. It reminds me of a quote. One of my favorite quotes is, "When you're in a dark place and you think you've been buried, you've actually been planted."
It's interesting.
That's nice.
Right? So it's like, oh, you're in this place and you think you failed, but it's like that's going to teach you to just like, boom,
Right.
like, rise from the ashes.
These quotes are nice, but like when you're in the thick of it, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, there's like a deluge of like thought where I'm like, oh, I failed at everything. And it just compounds. Yeah.
I wake up in such a good mood.
Yeah,
No,
same.
for me, I've got a battle like every morning, and I've got to convince myself. But that's just, I've realized this is part of my temperament that I just have to dialogue. Thank you. Then I go to dialogue.
us up.
I go to dialogue, and they help me out during the day. Hey, but we got to wrap up. Hey, Sasha, I want to thank you for coming by the
thanks
show
for having
again.
me.
Did you feel better? I know last time you were like, I was too calm. You feel like
Well,
you-
I had like life circumstances.
Oh, okay, of course.
Very much
Yeah.
affected that because I kept postponing.
yeah.
We can talk about that next time.
You're here now.
Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. Please follow us at the Convo Sutra, and we'll see you next episode. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Photo.